Good morning. This is John from the Springs Mennonite Church, and I'm here today to continue our discussion in this first week of Advent about the Lord and what all of that might mean. Now, the background for this week, as I have said, is the first chapter of the book of Luke and verses 26 and 27 that read this way. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth, to a virgin engaged to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary. Well, today I want to focus on a topic of affection, true affection, if you want to use that word. You see, we don't really know what Mary and Joseph's life was like. The scriptures don't tell us. We get a little inkling here and there, but we really don't have a good picture of that. But here we do have the story of a young virgin girl who's engaged to a man named Joseph. And the angel Gabriel comes to tell her she's going to have a child. Now, that had to have been shocking news, uh, particularly because the scriptures indicate over and over again that she was a virgin, that they hadn't had sexual relations. But yet she's still pregnant. And in today's world, if someone who's unmarried gets pregnant, it's not that big of a deal anymore. It used to be, but it doesn't seem to be now. But in Mary and Joseph's days, this was really scandalous. And so you have to wonder what their affection for each other was. How strong was it? How much was it really connected? And today I'd like to share this verse from Romans chapter 12, verses 9 to 10. Let love be genuine. Hate what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Love one another with mutual affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. We're not Mary and Joseph. That's pretty obvious, I think. But we are people who have followed in the footsteps of them and their son Jesus if we've invited him into our lives. And if you haven't done that, I invite you to do that. I mean, that's really the key to life and makes all the difference. I know, I've been there. But for those of us who have chosen to follow the Lord, this says, let love be genuine. Now, you watch all these celebrities on television and how they smile at the fans and wave at them. Everything looks hunky-dory, but we don't know anything about those celebrities' lives. Some of the most well acknowledged actors and actresses in the world have proven to be very unkind people. Since it's almost Christmas time, and I think of some of Bing Crosby's Christmas songs, which I really liked his voice, turns out he wasn't a very nice man at all. You see, God wants our love to be genuine. Our love, our care, our affection, our compassion, not just manufactured for the moment, not for a political 30-second ad that shows somebody caring about these people who are poor, and from other reports they don't even give a hoot about them. They're just trying to get votes. No, for you and me, the call is to be genuine. And it goes on to say, hate what is evil. I think too many times we give evil a chance by not standing firmly against it at the very outset. Temptation doesn't come like a rock that beats you over the head. It just slowly oozes in. And then as it gets easier and easier to do it, it sort of takes things over. I know of a pastor, not anywhere near around here. None of you would know the person, but he has slowly siphoned off money from the church for his own personal purposes. Now, I know he didn't get up one day and say, "Hey, I know a source of a lot of money. I just have to slide it out." He just took a little, then he took a little more, then he took a little more, then he took a little more. And, before anybody knows what's happening, he can't stop. So this says to hate what is evil. Don't even start down the road to what is going to destroy your life. Mary and Joseph, they had to have gone through an awful lot of emotions and dealings with the situation that had come upon them. But their love was genuine and they stuck it out. It says, hold fast to what is good. Love one another with mutual affection and un and outdo each other showing honor. This Advent season, we think about the coming of Jesus and what difference that makes in our lives, or at least should make in our lives. And I like this, outdo one another in showing honor. You know, Christians aren't supposed to be competitive, some people think. And that's true if the competition is for me to get the credit. Yeah, that's not what we want to do. But don't go the other extreme and refuse to take any credit because somehow that's not being humble. I know a lot of people who think that, and that's not godly either. But in this case, outdo everybody else in showing honor onto people. You know, you can't outdo the love of God, but you can demonstrate that love to others by having mutual, honest, genuine compassion and care for those that you meet. And I don't know how you look at it. I mean, everybody's busy this time of the year, and so we have lots of other stuff to do. But there's something I'd like to think about for a minute. How does your love for one another, others, and for God grow? Has it grown? Maybe that's a better first question. How does your love grow? And what are you doing to help it grow even more? Well, you think about that today. It's a good time of the year to think these things. And so I invite you to do that. I'll be back tomorrow and finish up this week with Joseph and Mary in this particular passage. I do want to say to you that if you have a need or a concern, let us know and we'll do everything we can as fast as we can to help meet your need. Thanks so much for listening. God bless you. I'll be back again.